Alright, sorry about that. Had to deal with dog things. Specifically my dog, making sure she's not getting in any trouble. Alright, so let's go ahead and start moving everyone up then. We've almost finished this. Although we still have a number of units left to deal with. I believe Rana can get rid of that. Let's see, Iron Lance. Actually, La Rochelle and Innis could very easily take care of both of them. So yeah, we'll move La Rochelle down here. We'll move Innis over here. We'll Tana back up Innis just in case. It doesn't seem like there's going to be any other reinforcements. So, move Amelia up. We'll move Colm up a little bit, so that way Erica can go up. Let's see. I guess Natasha... Would Natasha be able to get there faster? I mostly just want to transfer that hero crest over to Joshua. Actually, he can go and grab this right now. Okay, so now we can go ahead and promote Joshua. Finally. So Joshua's promotion classes. He can promote into either an assassin or a sword master. Both of these skills have Joshua locked to swords, but they're both extremely good classes. An assassin, as I mentioned before, is an alternative to the thief. With a lockpick, an assassin can pick locks and chests like a normal thief can. But what makes an assassin is their special skill, Silencer. Silencer, when it activates, instantly kills an enemy, regardless of their health or any sort of hit accuracy. Regardless, if Silencer activates, the opponent is dead. Now, a Sword Master is also a very interesting skill. This is essentially the standard promotion for a Myrmidon. So, very high skill, very high speed. They get the instant crit boost that a Berserker has, which added to things like a killing edge. Sword Masters are a dangerous foe to deal with, which is fitting because the boss is a Sword Master. Now, as for which one I'm going to make Joshua, I'd say I'm going to make the obvious choice and turn him into a Sword Master. A Sword Master, I believe, has better stats than an Assassin, and while Silencer is a very nice skill, it's also kind of situational. And I mean, if a critical activates, then it's pretty much as good as Silencer anyway. So a Sword Master, it is. Alright. Nice boost to his skills. Alright, and now we just gotta move everyone else forward. Alright, so now we can have La Rochelle. Okay, so La Rochelle can easily take that guy out. Okay, let's have La Rochelle go first, and then maybe she'll be able to give Innis a little bit extra boost. Maybe, possibly. I think her boost is more defensive rather than offensive. But we can try! Yeah, it is. Damn it. I mean, a silver bow would be able to do it, but that's a little bit of a waste on a guy like that, so iron bow. I'm surprised Innis hasn't triggered the sniper's special skill. Basically, I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but a sniper's skill essentially guarantees an attack will hit. Well, I can go ahead and give this to Tana then. How close was she to a level up? Decently far. I'm pretty sure she's, yeah, I think she's rather close to try to promote. Alright, now there are a few places where I think this secret thing is. Probably should have checked, but I definitely know that typically whenever you get a member card, there aren't very many places in the game where you can use it, but almost certainly the map that you get the member card in has a secret shop. So I would at least like to get to that and show that off. Okay. Well, if it's not in the green area there, then it might be in the green area over here. I do have these knights to contend with, though. Tana has decent defense. And let's see, Steel Lance, Heavy Spear, Iron Lance. Alright, yeah, Tana will be fine. I mean, if I move La Rochelle and Inez as well, then, then both of them, well, actually, no. I don't think Inez would be able to take down one of them. But hey, they've got their B supports. Let's see La Rochelle and Inez's B support, because I already mentioned that. La Rochelle. Yes? Are you sure you're supposed to be here? I wonder if you're truly here with the permission of your superiors. Of course I am! What gives you the right to speak to me in such a manner? Well, I have heard a bit about your wild behavior. How rude you are! If I were not a holy woman, I would beat you senseless! How savage you are! Perhaps you could learn self-control by observing Freilia's Pegasus Knights. Yes, there's something I'd like to show you. When the Freilia's Pegasi gather in Wall's Forest, it's a spectacle of such beauty. If it is beauty you seek, then Roston is second to none. Do you know of Roston's lofty peak, Mount Mimir? I pity those who die without having gazed upon its breathtaking beauty. If you recommend it so highly, then yes, I would indeed like to see it. Yes, that would be splendid indeed! But there are many more equally beautiful places in Roston. Then perhaps you should tell me about them for future reference. And in return, I shall take time to tell you about the beautiful places in my kingdom. Oh yes, I would love to hear more! Interesting. Interesting that these two kind of have a bit of a rivalry saying, my home is better! No, my home is better! I mean, they're the prince and princess of their respective kingdoms. Of course they would think that their home is the best. Alright, so all I really need to do is just move everyone else forward. So just go ahead and move everyone along. Get some support points with these two, and there we go. Oh, interesting. Automatically on the move. So Iron Lance, Heavy Spear, Steel Lance. That's actually gonna make things slightly complicated, now that I think about it. Well, Inez could take care of that guy. Ooh. Idea. We'll use the steel bow to take care of this guy. I can have I can have La Rochelle take care of this guy. And then I can have Tana run up and smack the last guy senseless. Ooh, very close, La Rochelle. I got another Heavy Spear. Hooray! Alright, and Tana can run over here and easily defeat this guy. not enough. Although if she were to take down one of these well, she's in range of that guy. So, yeah. Alright, well, we'll move Rennick there. Ross there. And just overall move everyone forward. So, skipping ahead. That should lure that guy over. Who can deal 0 damage to Tana because she's a Pegasus Knight. Okay, so if Tana moves forward, that's not that big of a deal. We'll just have Tana finish this guy off, and that should be enough for her to level up. Yeah! Alright! Another meh leveled up. Although she might have been able to have gotten speed from that if her speed stat wasn't capped. Let's see. Is that spot safe for Rennick? Yeah, it's safe enough. So, I guess I can just have La Rochelle and Inez be here, and then have La Rochelle kill that guy. Wondering if I should... that is actually a good question, since I do have an Elysian Whip in the convoy. Should I promote Tana now? Possibly. It wouldn't be a bad idea, because it would give me more options against the boss. Ooh, that is definitely an idea worth pursuing. Alright, and Carlisle's range is 1-2, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll have Rennick move forward over there. We'll have La Rochelle. Yeah, we'll have La Rochelle deal with this guy. Should have no problem at all taking him down. Nice, La Rochelle! And she leveled up. Identical to Tana's. This throne room is cursed. Because La Rochelle didn't have a stat that was capped. Okay, so we'll move Tana back and we'll try to move her forward. By her, I mean Erica. And we'll see what we can do about getting back. Colm's not going to be helpful against him, so we can just back off. We'll move Ross there, we'll move Seth there, we'll move Garrick here. I mean, Franz might be able to do something against the boss, especially if Amelia's right next to him. Alright, now is Rennick able to... Yes! Okay, I figured one of these spots would be it. So with the members card, if you reach a certain spot, you'll get the secret option. And this is the secret shop. And as like usual with any sort of shop, it's run by Anna. This is her appearance in the game, as is with a lot of Fire Emblem games. Also with the suspend screen. Like if you try to suspend the map in case you need to leave and come back, Anna will show up and be, are you sure you want to suspend the game? Alright, so here we've got quite a few items. Steel Blade, Silver Blade, Killing Edge, Killer Lance, Battle Axe, Killer Bow, Lockpicks, as well as a bunch of different promotional items. This is actually very nice. I was thinking of trying to get a Hero Crest, but the only one that would really need a Hero Crest at this point would be Marissa. Night Crest would also be interesting if I wanted to bring along Ford or Kyle. Orion's Bolt's meaningless because Nemi's the only one who could ever use it. Although if you didn't get in that one map, then you'd be needing this. Elysian Whip is not really that helpful. Guiding Ring's not that helpful. Ocean Ring's not that helpful. Is there anything that I would really... Honestly, like, these types of killer weapons are incredibly helpful, though. They are pretty pricey, though. That's the thing. I would most definitely like another Killing Edge. Let's see. A Killer Bow for Innis wouldn't be bad either. I mean, he's got a good amount of bows already. Maybe not. I'm trying to think what else I would need. Silver Blade is actually a very interesting weapon. Because I have silver swords, but I don't have any silver blades. Killer Lance would also be pretty nice to have on someone else. Yeah, we'll get another Killer Lance. Physics Staff would also be super nice to have. Let's see, is there anything else that I would want to have while we have Anna? Because you can't go back to this type of thing often. It's only on the map that you really get to it the first time. Let's see, a Barrier Staff is all but useless to me. A Battle Axe wouldn't necessarily be bad. Not sure if I'd really want the Battle Axe, though. Ross already has a Killer Axe, and Doza has the Battle Axe. I think that's sufficient. Killer Bow for Innis would be super nice, though. Yeah, we'll get that. And I feel like I want another Killing Edge. Just to have in reserve, and maybe give to Erica. Okay, and promotional items, I think we are good. Since we got the Hero Crest, I am fine. As much as I want to train up Marissa, I don't think it's really necessary for her. I mean, realistically, it would only just be to gain supports with Garrick. Just for the sake of an ending. But other than that, I think we're good. I mean, we could sell the member card, but that'd be stupid. Alright, thanks a lot, Anna. Alright. So now we can have Tana head on over to Erica. Put away the men's staff. And grab the Elysian Whip. So now she can promote. So Tana's two promotions are the Falcon Knight and the Wyvern Knight. A Falcon Knight is the natural promotion of a Pegasus Knight. Very high resistance, very high skill and speed, generally lackluster defenses. They're pretty much an improved version of Pegasi. Although they can also wield swords, which is interesting. But she also has access to a Wyvern Knight. Wyverns are locked to lances, but they have the skill Pierce, which can ignore an enemy's defense stat. This is fantastic if you're going up against someone like a general or a great knight, because that would just completely ignore their defenses. For Tana, though, I think a Falcon Knight would prove to be the best choice for her. It definitely plays more on her strengths, and hey, getting access to other swords is a good thing for her. Not to mention, like, to be honest, a lot of the special skills aren't exactly the greatest in the world. Some are definitely better than others, like the Slayer skill. So we're going to go ahead and turn Tana into a Falcon Knight. Yeesh, that's a good boost to HP. Holy crap, Tana. What's actually kind of interesting is that, I kind of have a bit of a funny story with Tana. In my very first playthrough of Sacred Stones, I did actually get Tana to the final chapter, and I actually used her on the final map. What's funny, though, is that I brought her along as a level 20 pre-promoted Pegasus Knight. Yeah, I wasn't the smartest person when it came to this game. Then again, this was my first Fire Emblem game. But at least she wasn't dead. Okay, so at the very least, with Tana now as a Falcon Knight, she's at least an option to use against the boss. Let's see, I can put Joshua there, Natasha there. I don't think Rennick's gonna be that helpful unless I want to go back into Anna's shop. Other than that, I think we're good. Alright, so now it's just a matter of figuring out what's the best way to take care of the boss. Unfortunately, the boss has stupidly high speed and skill, and he's a sword master, which also severely complicates things. Ooh. The wind sword goes with magic? Capable of indirect attacks. I mean, I know like a sword like a light brand is technically magic based, but I didn't figure. Oh, interesting. It is technically anima based. Interesting. Unfortunately, he doubles Seth no matter what. That 2% crit chance still has me worried. What about Tana? Excuse? Oh, wind. Jeez, this thing is really freaking stupid. So it's technically anima magic, it's a sword, and it's effective against flyers because it's wind magic, and there's like maybe one wind tome in the entire freaking game. Ah, crap. So Tana's not gonna be helpful either. I think Inez might be my best bet in this case. Okay. Ross isn't gonna be helpful unless... Yeah, that would straight up murder him. Okay, well I do have a Sword Reaver. So there's that I could potentially use. Of course, I could also just use the longbow and just try chip damage, but that accuracy, the accuracy is so bad because of the throne and his natural speed. Carlisle is not an easy guy to take out. But we're gonna try. I just wanted the two of us. Okay. So this is definitely not gonna be an easy fight. I will put La Rochelle here. I'll put Natasha right here as well. I would like Joshua to... Ooh, Natasha does help negate that crit. Plus, dang, 53% chance to crit. If Joshua hits, he has an equally good chance to crit. I might go for that. Especially since a 0 chance to crit and he'd be able to survive. You know, sure, let's go for it. You! Could it be? Carlisle, how did this happen? You taught me how to wield a blade. You, of all people. You've returned. But now, it's too late. It's far too late. Yeah, I figured that would be a miss. Oh, well, at least he missed as well. So very interesting. Joshua and Carlisle have some sort of relationship. Okay, no, because the hand axe is a stupid idea. We're gonna go ahead and end my turn again? Yeah. Plus he naturally heals because he's on a throne. Crap. Well, an eye for an eye. Unfortunately, I don't want to put Natasha... Actually, I mean, he would likely hit Natasha, but he couldn't crit her. That is... interesting. Very interesting. The benefits to having support conversations. It makes sure your characters don't die to stupidly high crit chances. Alright. Alright, well, one way or another, Carlisle is going to die. It's just either to Joshua or to Inez. Because thankfully, both of them negate his ability to crit. Alongside Natasha being able to negate his ability to crit. So that works out quite nicely. Nice dodge, Inez. And then Joshua can maybe get that killing edge in. Damn it. Double damn it. Okay. Unfortunately, he heals. And then he attacks Joshua. I'm surprised that Joshua hasn't gotten a crit yet. It's like, I know it's a low chance to even hit the guy, but come on, Joshua. You have like a 52%. I mean, it's just basically a coin flip and then another coin flip if the first one's successful. Well, it ended up working in the end. Queen is Marie. And down goes Carlisle. Alright, pretty good level up for Joshua. And I'd say we're good to call it. Let's seize the throne. This is as good a place as any. Alright, Your Majesty. Hand over the sacred stone. I know nothing of the sacred stone's keeping place. Don't waste my time. My partner here sees everything. When the rebellion began, you went straight to the palace altar. You'd hoped to prevent us from smashing the sacred stone. But you have the stone of Johanna with you right now, don't you? Hand it over. Cooperate and I'll let you live. I cannot. Oh, give it up, will you? I've no time for games. If you resist, I'll just kill you and take it anyway. Hold! You mustn't harm her, Calais! Shut up, Prince! My orders come from higher than you. You're not going to start disobeying his word, are you? Last chance. Give me your sacred stone. I cannot. A queen to the end. I like you. You got guts. Goodbye! And here's the sacred stone. That makes 2 for me. I'm on a roll now. And another sacred stone has been destroyed. Grotto, Frelia, and now Johanna. Only 2 stones remain. What should I do? Calais, you must help her! Leave her. Let her last breath be a harsh and ragged rasp. She's not long for this world. Why, if you really wanted to help her, you'd deliver the final blow yourself. No! I couldn't! What a joke. I have a little work to wrap up in the hall before we leave. You should hit the road pretty soon too, Prince. I wonder where Queen Ismarie is. I heard she was in the throne room, but there's no sign of her. And there's no sacred stone either. We must search quickly. Ah! Leon! Erica! Wait, Leon! Don't run away! My brother and I have been so worried about you! We know more than anyone the gentleness of your spirit. Your father is deranged, isn't he? That's why Grotto invaded Renee, right? Tell me, Leon, please! Tell me what has happened! I'm sorry, Erica. I've wanted to see you and Ephraim for so long now. I wanted to see you so that I could apologize. The invasion of Renee, I couldn't stop it. I'm sorry, but I still cannot talk to you. Not yet. You have a reason, don't you? I can't talk about it now, but I promise I will tell you everything someday. I see. I believe you, Leon. I must tell you, I'm a little relieved. I was afraid you changed as much as your poor father has. I'm so glad. Me too, Erica. No, you have changed. You're even more beautiful than you were before. Leon! I'm sorry, I have to go, but please remember this. This war started because I was too weak to stop it, but I'll always be your friend. Leon. Erica, what are you doing? It seems Queen Ismarie has been found. This way! Yes, coming. Queen Ismarie! Is she? We're too late. Her injuries are... She will not last much longer. Joshua. Joshua. Queen Ismarie! Oh, Joshua. Where is that boy? Queen Ismarie. Please, forgive me, Joshua. I was a foolish mother. I was so intent on being queen that I spared no time to be your mother. But I loved you nonetheless. Please, understand. I know, Mother. Joshua! Joshua! It really is you. Joshua, my son. I'm sorry, Mother. I should never have left you. I have no excuse. I wanted to see the world as a man, not as a prince. I wanted to be worthy. I planned on returning to your side afterward. I was so foolish! If I'd been here, I could have... No, it's fine. You're here now. Listen to me, Joshua. The stone of Johanna has been destroyed. The one who tempted Carlisle is responsible. What? Who was it? Carried a dark stone. It is the origin of all this. It should not exist. Joshua, you must... Our country... Our people... I understand, Mother. Thank you, Joshua. I have something I must give you. It's one of the sacred twin relics, unique to House Johanna. He who would rule our land must possess it. I've watched over it since your father passed away. I kept it safe and waited for this day to come. Mother, I have it now. I understand its meaning. Joshua, my dear, sweet child. Mother! And we obtain the twin relics of Jahana. The Divine Blade, Aldahulma, and the Divine Tome, Excalibur. These are some of the most important and powerful weapons in the entire game. They grant different boosts and also are the weapons that require an S rank in order to use. So Aldahulma requires an S rank in swords, has a might of 18, an accuracy of 85, and by wielding it, grants resistance +5. Whereas Excalibur is an animatome, also might of 18, pretty hefty weight, but very accurate, a good crit chance, and grants speed +5 to its user. These are incredibly powerful weapons, and ones that you don't want to squander. Well, Joshua can't exactly use the Sacred Tome. And he actually can't use Aldahulma as well. But give it a little bit of time, and I think he'll be worthy of such a blade. So we'll send Excalibur to the convoy for now. It's been more than 10 years. I'd grown tired of the formality of palace life, so I just left. I wrote a farewell and left the place, taking nothing with me. I felt I could never understand the people while I stayed sequestered in a castle. I abandoned my identity and roamed the continent, working where I could. I wanted only to be worthy of becoming king. I knew one day I would return. Gods, I was so foolish! I was such a child! I see it now. Was I simply rebelling against my mother? Punishing her for tending to her duties? I was a fool, yes. But I learned much over these 10 years. I've learned about the hearts of our people, how they need to be governed. I've learned how our country needs to change and to grow. I've learned much, but I've lost much more. Mother. Prince Joshua. I made a promise. I want to continue what she began. I will help defeat Grotto. I will defend Jahana and her allies. I know it doesn't sound like me, but on behalf of Frelia, I came to Jahana with a letter to the throne. I give it to you. Prince Joshua of Jahana, let us fight together. Renee, Frelia, Rostin, and Jahana. 4 nations, united. Yes, I suppose that's true. And my brother is with us as well. And if it were possible... Leon, I wish you could be here with us too. Fire! Fires have broken out all through the hall! What? The curtains are soaked in oil, with torches set around the hall! It's a trap! Someone did this during all the fighting! You must flee, quickly, before all the flames engulf us all! Princess Erica, we must evacuate! I know! Joshua, we must go, now! No! Mother, forgive me. Is everyone well? Did anyone get left behind? We all made it. It's so smoky that it's hard to tell, but we're here. What a cowardly act, setting fire to the palace hall. But we've escaped without injury. The enemy's trap has failed. No, it hasn't. Assemble the troops now. The enemy is coming. What did you say? This is the reason for the fire, to drive us from the palace. They'll be attacking soon. No other plan makes sense. How is it that you know that? Princess Erica, I've just received word that Grotto reinforcements are headed this way. There are 2 armies, led by Generals Volter and Calais. No! 2 armies? They're willing to send so many here and leave the capital defenseless. Why does everyone seem so distraught? It matters not who stands in our path. We shall smite them all with the power of righteousness! Princess Erica, it's going to be very difficult for us to continue. One of Grotto's generals alone is more than a match for us. Compound that with the exhaustion of our troops. I'm not sure we can... Bah! With Johanna Hall in flames, we've no place to hole up and dig in for a siege. We have to retreat. We have to win ourselves time to form a plan. Grotto sent 2 generals. What could be happening in their capital? What of Ephraim? Is he still alive? Brother... Things are looking very dire for Erica. Johanna Hall is inflamed, Queen Marie is dead, and the sacred stone has been destroyed. On top of that, armies led by Volter and Calais are beginning to surround her. This is a fight that Erica might not be able to win. But we'll have to fight through it. We don't have a choice. So, next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. As Erica is surrounded by Grotto troops, we see just what happened in the capital. How is it that 2 generals have left their post to go after us? What has happened in the capital, and what happened to Ephraim? We'll find that out next time. So until then, everyone, take care.